What's going on, everybody? All right, it's your boy Top Captain Gamer. We are back with more Trails of Cold Steel 3. We basically just got done having a babysit, and so we ended up coming to a point in the story where Reen gets some of his old class members back for a very important mission. So we got rid of the kids, and now we got the sort of like young adults in the party that's basically taking their place. So what we have here, they gave us two monster kill quests. Now these quests are going to be easy for me. That's the reason I'm going to go ahead and do them. But what you do is you come back to the Isthmia. I can never get this name right. The Isthmia Great Forest Depths. That way you don't have to go back through the whole forest again. You just fast travel straight to this part, and the monster is right there. And we're gonna go over here and go fight it. So yeah, I hooked everybody up with some of their stuff and everything like that. But for some strange reason, it will not let me change out their equipment. So they're not hitting as hard as I want them to, but it's not a big deal.
It looks pretty tough. Let's watch out.
I keep on forgetting that I'm working on those things.
It looks scary. Watch out.
Alright. So this boss can hit pretty hard. If you got a brave order, I would say use feed, because you can just keep delaying it. And you can also dodge the attacks because the insight that it gives you as well. And then of course use Elliot to just keep healing. But we're gonna go ahead and it shouldn't be that too much of a problem for us.
Keep it up!
Got it. Now! Alright, let's do this!
Leave it to me! Leave it to me!
Good to have everybody back.
My turn!
And this
You must
kind of
train more.
gives you a chance to play with them to see how they do play. Of course, you're gonna be doing more than I just did. All right, and after you do that, you can just go to the north. I think the north highway is where you get to the other fight, and it takes you straight to Dreknor Fortress as well. So yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, we're gonna turbo this whole thing. And fight. I would say
students just yesterday.
Aw, you worried about them, Reen?
They're good kids. I look forward to seeing what they bring as the new Class 7.
Wow. So I do have a little fight right here.
This one's strong. Be careful.
I would say each time you go to an area, just fight the monsters along the way, just to make sure that you're constantly building up a level, like building up your people. And as the game goes on, different people come in and out.
All right, nice work.
Switch them in and out, and just build up those links and everything like that, and there you go. Yeah, but this part really shows you the difference in between how strong they are versus the kids. And yeah. Oh my bad. He said, "All right." It would appear the monsters are becoming more powerful. Let's be quick but careful. And he chuckled about something. What's that about, Reen? It just feels so nostalgic walking along the highway with you all again. It takes me back, Me too. Can't believe it's been over a year since then. Agreed, everyone's become so much stronger since then. You're one to talk about getting stronger. He's right. It seems like you've inherited the advanced techniques of the arcade school. Yeah, she was definitely a powerhouse in that little fight. I have yet to master them completely though. In order to attain true mastery, I must train yet more. I mustn't fall behind the Star Ritter. the unit Jubilee mentioned last night. They're like that group Saint Leanne led 250 years ago during the Wars of Lions, right? The Eisenritter? Yes, when I departed, Father warned me to be wary of them. Although it seems there is something else at play here. All we can do for now is press on, as best we are able. That's our lore. I'm surprised to see you became a bracer though, Fee. Bracers have it pretty rough in the Empire right now after all. But I guess this is thanks to Instructor Sarah's influence, huh? Pretty much. That, and it was the best way to fulfill my goal. Zephyr, one of the most powerful Jaeger corps on the continent. Have you been able to find any leads? Unfortunately not. But I'll definitely catch up to them, at the very least, Zeno and Leo. I know you'll be able to do it. I heard from Tovo you're the youngest person to ever reach the rank of senior bracer. Further, that your achievements are matched only by a certain pair of young bracers from Liberal. Aha. I always think it's liberal. But it just roll off the tongue. Yeah, and the two young bracers they're talking about, of course, are Joshua and Estelle from the Sky Games. I guess so. But on that topic, Elliot's been going at it with his music too. Not just that, but with the oral staff too. It's a miracle I found time to train during the tour. You just debuted and you're already getting popular, aren't you? Come to think of it, people started noticing you after you won that competition in Heimdall last year. You were still a student then too. Oh, is that so? Nice work, Elliot. I'm just starting out though. I'm happy as long as I can show the power of music to as many people as possible during this tour. It just feels like the Empire has been going in a weird direction since the Northern War last year. Agreed, I could sense something amiss under the surface as I traveled around the country. Crossbell's annexation at the beginning of last year and North Ambria soon behind it. To be honest, it's almost a little frightening. Yeah. The worst part is, it's probably all going according to his plan. Reem, you... sorry to bring things down. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we're halfway to Dreknor Fortress now. Let's hurry. Understood. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I'm trying to see what outfits does everybody have. They don't have one. I thought they did. Yeah, I thought I had like some at least some bikinis for them or something like that. I don't know. Look at Yuna. Like Jesus. If they weren't trying to tell you this girl was gonna become like some sort of big important part of this game. Look at all the different clothes that she can wear. Kurt has some, Altina has some, but yeah. They gave nothing to the other people. Alright, new area, so you're gonna run into new monsters. Make sure you are scanning. As a matter of fact, sorry about that. Need to look around. There's a monster. Take a little dip over here.
There.
Oh, I thought that one was actually going to attack. This thing is like, oh shit, there go Reem.
He looks pretty tough. Let's watch out.
A worthy opponent.
Alright. So, if I remember these right, they hit hard. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's see.
Roar! Helix strike!
thought they usually have some other ones with them.
My turn. Now!
An opening! My turn! It's off balance!
It's mine!
Now you can get it if you get
My
it broken, yeah, go in on it. Build those brave
Let's
points
go.
back up.
An opening!
Battle complete. Let's move.
To me on this game, it definitely seems like they found some sort of way to kind of, I'm not gonna say even everything. Well, I guess it is more of that. What is
Ooh,
this?
a treasure chest.
Ah, there's the Black Record 6. Okay. Okay, I forgot totally about that. Jesus. We already got him, but I mean, still, we'll let her know.
Hello there, Reen. You found some new records?
Yeah, I'll send you what I have for you to analyze.
Very well. I'll start deciphering them. Leave it to me.
Alright, I will say as soon as you find whatever these people need, go ahead and immediately send it to them. Like, because I promise you, as the game goes on, you can forget. And there is a fishing spot over there. I think we're good though. Where? I thought it was a chest over here. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, that's why, because I got it last time. I think it was some hair there, like, because you could change the hair color of people and stuff in the game. Yeah, a lot of cosmetic stuff. Oh boy.
Everyone, be careful.
Yeah, I'm high speed in this.
Get back! Whew. Everyone okay?
Whew, we managed to defeat it. Oh, huh? That place is huge. Damn. Dreknor Fortress. It must be enormous if we can see it all the way. If we can see it this far. Dang. Yeah, but it won't be long before we get there if we're on horseback. Agreed. It would feel wonderful to simply ride all the way there. But before that, Reen, there's something I've been meaning to ask. Huh? Have you been holding back? Huh? Now that you mention it, it does seem that way. It's clear your strength and stamina have improved, but you're not using your full power. Oh yeah, it sort of feels like he's stopping himself from going one step further. I should have known you guys would notice. It's not that I'm not feeling well or that I'm not serious about this. Yes, of course. Earlier, I thought you may have been trying to match your student's strength. But does it have something to do with spirit unification, perhaps? I didn't even notice, but you haven't been using it at all, have you? Channeling your ogre power to enhance your skills and abilities. Did it stop working? No, it's definitely still there. It's just, ever since the Northern War, I can't seem to control it anymore. Can't control it? That's the Northern War. That's where General Le Guin led the annexation of Northumbria. It seemed like it was a difficult time for you, so I didn't ask about it before, but what happened? Well, Instructor Sarah already knows. You can tell when the story time, because the music stops. Instructor Sarah already knows about it, so maybe it's time I let you guys know too. So this is what happened. It was the spring of last year, after the battles in Crossbell were finished. I had been receiving orders from the government for about once a month. The final and largest order was to participate in the Northern War. It began as a dispute over the Northern Jaegers' responsibility in burning down Celtic during the Civil War. Then, after Northumbria completely rejected the Imperial government's demand for compensation, war broke out against the Northern Jaegers and a swarm of giant archaisms that came out of nowhere. Instead of the Imperial Army, the government sent a state-of-the-art Panzer Soldat division led by General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius. The official reason was to wipe out the terrorist group, the Northern Jaegers, who had taken over the entire state. As the battle intensified, Altina and I began evacuation guidance in the capital, Haliask. We worked with Instructor Sarah and the RMP led by Major Claire to help the citizens escape the fighting. I have no idea what that country was. Haliask. I don't remember that ever being mentioned again. But then thousands of giant Archaeans appeared and started to go on a rampage. When the evacuating citizens started to get attacked, I called Valimar without hesitation and used spirit unification to release my full power. I remember up until the point where I defeated the last Archaism. Then I lost consciousness, but even then my ogre power kept going. According to Instructor Sarah and Altina, I was in a weakened state. When I woke up 3 days later, the whole autonomous state had been completely occupied. Oh boy. Sorry about this, I just cut myself. Crap. Hell did I do that? Ow. It's paper towel. Alright, my apologies. Just accidentally cut myself. By then, all I could do was sit and watch as Northumbria was annexed by the Empire. Reem. Sarah told me a little, but I had no idea you had to go through something like that. My weakness aside, it was after that point that I couldn't use spirit unification anymore. Well, it's not that I can't use it. It's become so powerful, it's out of my control. It's impossible for me to stop it on my own. Since then, I've been trying to suppress it, and that's probably what's affecting my sword arm. Well, that's completely understandable. It's only natural you'd hold back in that case. You were unconscious for 3 whole days. There's no way you could use that anymore. Of course not. The risks are too big. Yeah, but if the time comes, I won't hesitate. If anything were to happen to my students, for example, I'd use it in a heartbeat. But I'm going to do my best to make sure that doesn't happen. Well, don't forget we'll be by your side. We won't let you go it alone. Yeah, this time we'll be your strength. Please rely on us. That is, after all, why we've come. You guys, thank you. I couldn't ask to hear anything more encouraging. Good friends, we're almost to the fortress now. Let's hurry. Yep. And we're going to dismount. Right up here is another photo op that you send to Vivi. I'm not going to use his spirit unification until the game, till he actually does so in the game. That way, keep him with the spirit of the game. Even though I already have access to it. There's Dreknor Fortress. We can see it more clear than before. Yeah. From here, I can see how powerful it looks. Maybe I'll take a landscape photo for Vivi. Alright, looks good. I'll send it to her later. Sorry about this, guy. I'm really doing everything with one hand right now because I'm trying to hit a napkin, and I cut my leg accidentally. It's bleeding a little bit, not a lot, but I'm trying to dab it up with paper towel. The stream must go on. Alright, Um, really nothing else major along this way. I think right up here is a chest right here. I think this is Sepith. And then there's one more. Oh, shit.
Now! Keep it up! This is it!
Let's go.
Be careful with the big ones right here, because they can they do like a rush attack, and it can cause faint.
Now! Laura, let's finish it!
Yes! Let's go! Sit!
Got it. Exterminating!
As you can see, everybody else is still like,
An opening!
without them having their regular ability, they're a little bit
Now.
behind Reen. Yeah.
Good night.
I'm
But
up!
still pretty decently powerful.
Sit! Whew. Everyone okay?
I should have turboed that. My apologies. Trying to just get this blood. Come on, thing. Stop bleeding. You're like, you're bleeding. My son said, you're bleeding.
Should be the leftmost path at this junction.
Right.
Roger that. Let's go.
And I think there's one more chest down there. There it is down at the end. But I think it's an item I don't need necessarily. Like, I think it's an orange cape. I think that's what it is. I think it's like plus 15 strength or something like that, and like it does. What does it do? Give a confuse effect or something like that. Dreknor Fortress. We're here at last. The only Imperial Army base that can match Guerrilla Fortress. My father has visited here several times to give instruction in martial arts. Okay, let's head in. If my dad's here, I'm sure he'll listen to us. Yeah, we need to ask the gatekeeper to send a message for us. Alright, we are here. Wow, it's enormous up close. It has a much more dignified appearance than I'd heard. Yep, definitely just as big as Guerrilla
You there?
Fortress.
What business do you have here?
And this is Alan. You'll probably remember him from the second game. Had a girlfriend, Bridget.
Whoa, Reen? What are you doing here?
Like, it took him that long to say, like, these people. I can say the same to you. Are you part of the fourth now? Obviously. You know him?
Oh, wow. You're all from Class 7. Long time no see. Do you remember me?
Oh, you were part of the fencing club. Alan? Warrant Officer Allen.
Warrant Officer Allen of the Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division. Been a while, everyone.
And I didn't think they were going to give Alan as much story as they did, but they definitely gave him a lot. A lot more in part 4, especially. I was very surprised at how much time he actually got his little shine in that game. Just didn't seem like a character they were gonna dive that deep into, you know, because he's always a supporting guy. But they definitely gave him a little story there. This is amazing. Not only do you have your main tank unit here, there are so many new Panzer Soldats. Look over there. Oh, that big one is the 1V from the Imperial Liberation Front was using. The Noble Alliance's trump card. I never expected to see that here. Yeah. But all these weapons. Is that the general's son over there? Yeah, maybe he decided to stop by on his tour. Hold on, is that the Asher Chevalier with him? Oh man, it's him. Salute. Welcome to Dreknor Fortress. At ease, guys. At ease. Ah, man. I should have guessed they'd spot you right off the bat. People are still talking about the heroic exploits of Reen and Valimor. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have taken you through the back door. No, don't worry about it. Anyway, I knew you joined the Imperial Army, but I had no idea you made it into the 4th Army Division. This is the most powerful division in the entire army. The training must be extremely tough. Yeah, by the end of the day, I'm always completely wiped out, but I don't regret it at all. I want to keep the Empire safe. It's where she lives after all. A man's honor is... Oh, that's right. You and Bridget got engaged after graduation, didn't you? What? For real? Congrats. Thanks. It was a bit sappy, but so worth it.
You're here.
Hey.
Sir!
It's our boy, Nightheart.
Welcome. Schwarzer, young master.
He got a bit of a redesign as well.
Arcade and Clausel as well, of course.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
See, so damn dry. Hey.
You really don't have to call me that, you know.
It's been some time, Major Pardon. It's Lieutenant Colonel now, isn't it?
Ah, boy got a promotion. Lieutenant Colonel Nightheart.
Seeing you all together, it's like I've gone back to Thor's.
Probably because of all that ass he kicked in part 2 at the end with Mueller.
Actually, I take that back. You've grown into fine young men and women. It makes me proud to be able to say I was one of your instructors.
Now that's a hell of a compliment.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
The general is waiting. I'll guide you from here. Good work, soldier.
Sir!
All right. Oh boy. And he
General.
goes.
They have arrived.
Come in.
Craig the Red. And he goes. General Olaf Craig.
He always strikes me as such an authoritative man in person.
He's an absolute badass, but he has a heart for his children.
Me too. And I'm sure he's become more so since his promotion.
My baby bundle of joy. Oh, Elliot!
All right, no need for that.
Bruh, Elliot with the smooth dodge, man. He just knew it was coming. That's what I love about this dude. This dude is like, like has such authority, and then he sees his kids and be like, "My baby boy." Oh my god! Look how Nightheart is looking like. Really, dude. But Elliot with the evasion,
We'd
bro.
like to cut right to the chase, if that's okay.
You've become a true man, son. Does a father's heart good to see.
Every time, like clockwork.
Yeah, but Elliot's really perfected dodging it.
Oh man,
In
that's
any
funny.
event, it may be unwise to have you here given our positions, but I nonetheless welcome you.
Do you mean...
It seems you're already aware why we've come.
Of course. The primary duty of this fortress is to maintain order in the southern half of the Empire. I suspect I'll be unable to help. But please, spare no detail.
Oh boy. All right. We're all already well aware of the society's recent movements. However, there are plans for the 4th Armored Division to take direct action at any moment. Even if it were a request from you, Dad. So it's as Major Arundel said, all you're allowed to do is watch. I don't get it. There's no way the Imperial Army can just let a bunch of Archaeans stomp around the countryside, right? I was pondering why that's the case on the way here, actually. With the power this fortress has at its disposal, it would take less than half a day to stop the society's advances. But the reason the army staunchly refuses to make a move... the Imperial Army, no, the Imperial government is waiting, isn't it? Waiting for the nobles to finally give up. Interesting. So that's what it is. Though they're still hanging on, the provincial armies have been shrinking lately. And if a crisis were to happen now, the government would be able to assert the provincial armies have no merit. Then they would be able to discount the merits of General Le Guin and the others who dirtied their hands in the Northern War. Makes sense? Finally, the public will start to question the entire noble power structure. Dad, Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart, are you both okay with this? I don't think there's anything they can do. Their hands are tied. Well, we know. Though we fought each other in the Civil War, the provincial armies are still our fellow protectors of Erebonia. Standing by doing nothing while they're in the midst of crisis injures our pride as soldiers. However, wounded though our pride may be, we remain bound to the chain of command. His Majesty and the Imperial government hold supreme command over the military. We cannot go against their decision and act on our own. Dad, well, that does make sense. Maybe, but I'm still not convinced. I'm sorry. Then what of offering support via information? Surely you have an idea where the society has built its base. We have our guesses, of course. You know what? I've never really paid attention to that in this series. I've never thought in my mind about where their base is. I just never thought about it. I never cared the whole time. Like, they're a very interesting group, but I've never thought to myself where their base is. Never. I don't know. Probably on an island somewhere. We have our guesses, of course. However, we're not currently at liberty to divulge that information. But you can't even do that much? No. There's more to it, isn't there? Sharp as ever, huh, Ring? Huh? What makes you say that? The Imperial government, no, Chancellor Osborne has his own plans. However, Lord High Arms, the current head of Sutherland, is known to be a moderate. Currently, he's organizing the provincial council and is working with the Imperial government through His Majesty the Emperor. I don't see how backing him into a corner benefits the government. So there must be some other reason. A reason that will prevent both the Imperial Army and the Provincial Army from taking action against the society. Perhaps some circumstance unique to Southern. Ring, I'm surprised how knowledgeable you've come. Now you mention it, I have felt like something's been off the whole time we've been here. Not just with the General, Tolford, and Agate too. What? It seems I've underestimated you, Ashen Chevalier. I suppose following the government's orders for a year has given you greater insight. It is true that I've seen both sides of a number of incidents. This old yet changing empire is full of contradictions and conflicts, but it's everything I learned being part of Class 7 that has expanded my view the most. So please, show us the path ahead, not for the sake of the government, not for the sake of the government's orders to the Ashes Chevalier, but so we can become the foundation of the world as Thor's Class 7. Always with the speeches, man. Schwarzer, we feel the same. Indeed, even if the way ahead is clouded with doubt and hesitation of others. As a member of Class 7, as Reen's friend, and as a musician, I'll play a melody that will lift the doubt and hesitation and clear the way. Elliot. Well, you got a lot of heart. Now that I think about it, it's been 2 years since I first met the rest of you. The way my dear sweet Elliot has grown over the course of those years, sorry about that adjustment my headset here, brings a tear to my eye. But it seems the rest of you have grown to be just as strong and dazzling in that time. I agree. Very well. I shall show you the path you seek. Ninth Heart, bring me my pen and paper. Yes? They got a lot of heart. They got a lot. Dad, thank you so much, General. There's no need for gratitude. Consider this my apology for being so cowardly as to allow myself to be tied down like that. I still have a long way to go compared to General Van Dyke and him. General? Here you are. He must be talking about Cassius. Cassius Bright, Estelle and Joshua's father. Cassius is the strongest person in Erebonian. And I don't think you meet him on here. No, I think you meet him on part 4. Yeah, you meet him for the first time in part 4, and well, I don't want to spoil it, but there's something special that he does when it comes to Reen, because they both have the same instructor, and yeah, you'll have to see that for yourself. The place in society has most likely built their base. That place is a part of the national secret that goes up to the highest levels of the empire. Entering requires permission from the top 2 authority figures in the Southern Province. A national secret? This paper is written proof that you have my permission as Olaf Craig, commander of Dreknor Fortress. Take this and visit the other authority figure in St. Art, Marquis High-Arms, Marquis High-Arms, overseer of the Southern Province. Alright. Meanwhile, morning practice is finally done. Man, I'm starving. Looks like everyone is getting back to their routines. Teeter, we're going to go on ahead. Oh, that's fine. Go and get something to eat.
Hey, time for lunch yet?
Hey.
Agate? Wow, Agate! Is it really you?
Brighten up her day, huh?
I look like I'm anyone else? It's been a few weeks now. You gotten settled in here?
Yes, everyone here's so nice. But what are you doing here?
Oh yeah, just stopped by to see how you were doing and take care of an errand. Seems like yesterday got pretty crazy. Sorry for not being here to help.
Definitely could have used him in that.
Agate. Don't worry. You're always with me. Right here.
For crying out loud.
Oh, you're... Is he a friend of yours, Tita? Ah, well, I'm sort of like her guardian. I was in the area for work, so I stopped by to say hi. Work, huh? Guessing it was some supporting gauntlet type stuff. Oh, so that means your fee and Reams, man, guess the other instructors here are just as sharp as Schwarzer. Since you're here, mind telling me what all went down yesterday? I'm a bracer from the barrel. I figured they know, especially Randy. I figured he know who Agate was.
Hey guys.
Everybody all depressed and not eating their burgers and fries.
Here you go, Kurt. The other one's for you, Allie.
Ah, thank you.
Thanks. Out of curiosity, what is an alley?
Oh, I just shortened your name a little. It's easier if I call you that. You like it?
You've started acting like her too now. Well, I don't care. Call me whatever you like.
Really? Allie it is then. While we're at it, how about you, Kurt? Huh?
I have a niece named Allie. This is it's making me think about her. She's precious.
Where are you going?
Don't worry, I'm just going to train. Though I may lack skill and resolve, I'm still not foolish enough to go out on my own.
Hey, just because he said that doesn't mean...
I'm fine. I know he did it to keep us out of danger. It's too much for us. No, for me to handle. What he said wasn't wrong.
Kurt.
I still feel pathetic, though. But this is simply because I'm not good enough as I am now. All I can do is accept it and let it fuel me for next time. Provided...
Boys are so bad at this sort of thing.
Man, all men have is their pride. Okay? At the end of the day, we just have our pride. And when that gets crushed, like, we don't, it's hardly worth doing anything else sometimes, because you have to build that back up before you can even feel normal again as a man. Like, if you're a woman and you're listening to this, trust me, listen, take care to not destroy a man's pride. That's all he has.
Huh?
Listen, Kurt. I get that you want to sound all tough and grown up and talk about how you accept the way things are. But the look on your face is telling me a different story. What's wrong with just saying, I'm frustrated I got left behind?
No.
No one should be okay with being tossed aside like that. Me and Allie feel the same way.
I do not know if I would call it frustrating, but generally speaking, I share the opinion. I've supported Instructor Reen in his missions over the past year. Though I am technically a student now, I remain unconvinced it was a good reason for excluding me.
I see. So that was what was going on between you two? That heartless jerk! How dare he do that to a cute little girl like you?
I know all that. I do.
Kurt, the only one who can decide your path as a member of the Vander family is you. Perhaps enrolling at the branch campus will help you find your way.
But even so, what am I supposed to do? Nothing will change the fact that I was left behind for being too immature.
Kurt.
Well, you won't know until you take action, right? If there's something you aren't happy with, then do something about it. Even if it seems impossible, you just need to struggle and keep struggling until you overcome it. That's what all the people I respect and admire do.
Huh?
She has a point.
You know what? Being told I'm a burden by someone who's only known me a month kinda pisses me off. Let's show him just how wrong he was about us. The two of us are with you. Right, Allie?
I have no reason to object. My current mission is to support Class 7.
You certainly are optimistic. Or at the very least, refreshingly blunt. Judging by the way you were talking, I assume you have a plan, yes? We'll need to figure out a way to catch up to Instructor Reen, and how we can help after that.
Oh boy.
Do I have a plan?
All that talking.
I kinda do, and I kinda don't?
Was all of
Okay.
that said without a plan? I'm quite impressed, actually.
Shut up. We just need to come up with something together.
You're right. It won't be easy, though.
I'm so glad the three of you seem to be feeling better.
And here she comes.
You're from Class 9, right?
Muse, was it? Is there something we can help you with?
Oh, quite the opposite. You see, I happened to overhear a little something, and I thought the three of you might be interested in it.
Huh?
That's...
What exactly are you talking about?
I'd bet good Mira it's something fun.
All right.
I want in.
He didn't even know the plan. He's just like, I want in. It doesn't matter.
You?
Ash? What are you doing here?
Well then. Since we're all here now, let's have ourselves a little chat, shall we? I was looking at a map of the area when I happened to notice a certain spot.
Why are they zooming in on her chest? I'm like, fuck, what the hell? Boy, I tell you, Japanese games, boy. All right, guys, take care. I look forward to seeing you all again sometime. Thanks, Alan. See you around. A place kept as a national secret. Somewhere that cannot be entered without permission from both the commander of the Imperial Army and the head of the province. Seems like it's a pretty big deal. Yeah, both my dad and Lieutenant Colonel had really serious expressions. I think I got an idea where it is. Same here. The place south of Palm where Laura met up yesterday. We didn't investigate any further then. Yes, I also find it suspicious. But either way, we must seek permission from Lord Hyons first. And let's head back to St. Art. Thanks for carting us around, you two. No trouble at all. Just leave it to us. Alright, let's keep going. Alrighty, we're gonna go back to St. Art. We're just gonna fast travel. After returning to St. Art, Reen and the others headed to the Marquis mansion. There, they met the Marquis and explained the situation. Man, I love this song. I looked over General Craig's message. As the one in charge of overseeing Sutherland, I must take responsibility for the raid on the field exercise camp last night. It never even occurred to me they would have been hiding in the one place I have no power. No, it's likely they were able to stay hidden for so long because that was the place. My lord. There's a place in Sutherland your lordship doesn't have power over. Smells like danger. Would you be able to tell us about it? We told the general this too, but we're prepared for whatever we might find there. It's possible you may have already heard of it. The town of Hamel. Hamel? I keep wondering, is it Hamel or Hamel? I think it's Hamel. No, not that I can recall. I feel as though I've heard the name from my family members at some point. If I recall correctly, an unfortunate disaster happened there a long time ago. I feel like I've heard that too. Was it from the boss? I forget. South of Parm, there's an abandoned road that has been sealed off. That road once led to a place called Hamel. Ah, so it was that after all. When you say once, yes. 14 years ago, that village was completely destroyed in a landslide, or so the announcement claimed. Immediately afterwards, Erebonian invaded the southern kingdom of Barbaro, and the 100 Days War began. What? That's the 100 Days War, when the Empire nearly conquered all of Barbaro in a matter of weeks. Wait a moment. When you said, or so the announcement claimed, did you mean? Unfortunately, I can't say any more than that. I can say this, though. What you're about to uncover is the dark side of the Empire's history. A tragic, cursed history. The dark side of the Empire's history. My apologies. I may have needlessly confused you. You may hand it over to them now, Celestine. Yes, please take this. You obtained the key. This key can only be given to those with the permission of both the commander of the Imperial Army and the head of Southern Province. Why would they have it set up like that where it's just both of them? I don't know. I'm sure some high-ranking bracers may also know the information you're about to discover. But please, promise me you will not reveal this information to the public. If you do, you may end up being charged with treason. What's a goat? Understood. We'll handle this with care. Doors, Class 7. May the gods protect you. Please be careful. Alright. Hamel and the 100 Days War. We got so much unexpected information. Yes, and it was much darker than I expected. So what now? We can wait for Tobo's report, or no, judging by the situation, we don't have much time. Let's report back to the camp and then head to Parm. Understood. The enemy base. We need to be prepared. Alright. So at this point, I would say go to the cathedral, and oh shit, I'll just show you. I'll show you the lady you need to talk to. You go in here, and I think her name is Simone. No, it just says Cicely, and where the hell is Simone? I thought it was Simone was her name. Maybe it is her. Oh, you know what? She's not there. That's right, because I already got it in the first playthrough. Okay, she gives you the third book. I keep forgetting that, man. I already got it in the first playthrough, and they're not gonna. Some things they're not gonna just give you again. But she gives you the third chapter, the setting sun of the Heartless Ever. So, yeah. But I was trying to show you guys, like, yeah. Oh God. Oh boy. All right. So there is a hidden quest here. I'm trying to think. Where is it? I think there is a bridge. Oh, you know what? I went to the wrong damn one. That's right. Okay, man, I'm gonna have to get the damn guide. I really I'm gonna have to get the guide, man. Crap. All right. Yeah. So we'll head to the camp. I'm my bad, y'all. Oh, Reem. Welcome back. Did you finish up at the fortress? Yeah, but we need to leave again right away. Where are my students now? They left for Panzer Soldat training and to do patrols with combat tactics. Did you need to speak with them? No, not exactly. Are you regretting your words now? Being shy like that doesn't really suit Reem. Well, this is Reem we're talking about. No, I wasn't. That's enough loitering. Didn't you come back here to report your progress in the investigation? Right, I'll report now. Hamel, I feel like I read about it somewhere before. Oh yeah, it was a document about the 100 Days War that took place 14 years ago. They had to build their base there of all places. Do you know something about it? Unfortunately, I don't have the authority to speak on it. It seems more some red-haired bracer just went to Parm. You're better off asking him. Oh, Agate showed up. An A-rank bracer is bound to have some information of use. Maybe we should hurry after him. Yeah, the crucial moment is coming up. I'm going to need to call on my friend in the cargo car when the time comes, so please make sure he's ready to go. Certainly. I'll have everyone in the military finance get him prepped. Reem, Elliot, Laura, V, please be careful. Of course. Alright. I'm going to end here. When we come back, I'm going to show you the area I was talking about. I was in the wrong place. I'm thinking of the cathedral there, but it's the cathedral in Parm. And but we're going to go there in the next video, and I'll show you what I was talking about, where the lady gives you the book. I just had the wrong cathedral. My bad. I thank you guys for rocking with me. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe if you did the content, and come back for some more, guys. Get the story on the road. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.